bezig met het sturen erop, dus die spellen van 45.
Dietrich is Cuba gezegd. Nooit heel les aan.
Okay, I'll start by saying I do not represent Indymedia. I do not have the right or authority to speak for Indymedia because it's a very broad and big network, and so there need to be a consensus, which is the basic concept that runs in Indymedia, for anybody to stand up and talk on behalf of Indymedia. I'm just talking like an activist, and I say that Indymedia is about this international network that got started in the streets in Seattle in an attempt to provide an alternative where people could express themselves and say what they want to say about political events in life without the normal censorship that goes with mainstream media. But I think the very peculiarity of Indymedia is also the way it is organized, this non-hierarchy way structure where there's no boss, there's no manager, it's just horizontal, and we try to work with basic consensus concepts. That means everything has to be discussed, everybody has to try to get to understand what it is about, and that everybody decides knowing what they're deciding about, which is this basic grassroots democratic thing, which I think it's new in this whole media framework, that people organize themselves in such a way as to allow everybody to participate in the discussion and the decisions together.
I tre principi chiave che sono stati avanzati in questo documento.
So that in the end of the day, everybody feels to be part of the thing. You know, that's the peculiarity about Indymedia, and that's why quite a lot of activists find it very interesting, because they're able to express themselves, not only to use Indymedia platforms like the internet resources, the wiki pages, or the websites to say what they want to say, but also that even within the local Indymedia groups, they can participate in the decision, the discussions, and everything, how the website should be run or whatever Indymedia resources are there. I think there are roughly almost 200 Indymedia stations. The fact is you have approved Indymedias that are members of the network, and you have those which are still in the process of being approved. They are spread all in virtually every continent, from Africa through Asia, Europe, and America. And the fantastic thing is how all of these people are able to work together in a platform, respecting one another's opinions and positions, and allowing consensus to be the backbone of the decisions they make. And yeah, that's basically, there are quite a lot of them, mostly in the US and in Europe, but then still there are also Indymedias in Africa, in Asia, in I don't know where. There's hardly any part of the globe that has not been touched by the Indymedia phenomenon, if you want to say. A lot of people are quick at thinking Indymedia is all about internet. No. Indymedia is about organizing in a non-hierarchy manner to produce news and information. So internet is really cheap, and and so a lot of the stuff is going on in the internet. But you also have Indymedia radio stations around the world, especially in South America, and they're doing a great job out there. That has nothing to do with always being on the internet. And some people think, well, it's just an issue for technical freaks. It's not. It's about organizing in a non-hierarchy manner and giving the possibility for everybody to express themselves on the issues that are at stake. You know, and we believe if society gets to practice this culture of letting everybody say their opinion about something, and letting every group to decide what they want to do about the group in a very consensus manner, then we're going to produce a more progressive and more humane society. Then we're not going to face all these conflicts we have to deal with, the so-called corporate globalization, which is in effect ignoring the opinion of the large part of society and just doing the thing for the interest of a little group of people that are controlling a very large amount of capital. So we're trying to push this new culture, participative democracy. Let everybody be part of it. Let everybody hear about it. Let everybody be well informed, and let everybody participate in the decision making. That these concepts, which for years activists have been telling mainstream society that's how it's supposed to be, are the concepts that we're trying to apply them in real time in Indymedia.